Now today I'm going to be replacing this monitor screen, and actually it's the back cover. The customer brought it in, they dropped it in, the back hinges ripped off the back bezel of the cover. But if this is the same procedure you would use for replacing the LCD. Simple removal. You of course have to remove all of the screws. And the first thing you'll do, of course, in this particular case is you remove all of the screws holding the hinges themselves. Then unscrew the monitor or LCD screen. Make sure you put them in a safe place. If you notice, I've got them on the side here. I'm putting them on a special pad that holds them in place. Note where they come from because there's different sizes. You'll notice that the screws that hold the hinges on one side are different thread than the ones that hold it on the top. It's not very hard to do, very simple to do, but you need to make sure you take your time. That is probably the most important thing. Once you've unscrewed everything, you can see I've lifted the hinges out. And now I'm very careful of replacing the monitor. And as you can see on the back of the monitor, there's the serial number and all of that. So if you had to actually replace the LCD because it was cracked, you can see where it unplugs in the back there. Now, once you've taken all the screws out, disconnected, you'll need to unplug and remove the antenna wires and all of that from the actual back cover, which includes the camera. Once you've done that, you get your brand new screen. Now the back bezel didn't cost very much. It was only about $19. I ordered it on eBay. Now I'm going to put that back on, and once I've done that, I'm going to reattach the camera and antenna wires. And as you can see, they very carefully and easily thread through on the left hand side. There's a place for them to sit inside and hold them in place. You want to make sure you get them in that groove and properly placed, because if you don't, you're going to have problems later trying to put the bezel back on. Now, once you've done all this, it's very simple. Now, when you pay special attention, if you notice, and when you're routing the wires, you may notice, make sure you remember where they came from, because sometimes the wires route underneath the hinges, like in this particular model. So when I did it, I had to actually take the hinge back off again and reroute the wire under the hinge. Didn't take much long. Put the bezel back on, and that's as very simple as it gets to. Thanks for watching. This is Grandpa Casey out.